Konnichiwa. We have a big surprise for you. Adam the Woo and I have gone all the way to Japan. First Florida and Walt Disney World, and now all the way to Japan. Why? Oh, it's Disney related. It's definitely Disney related. Disney related in Japan. It's EPCOT. The World Showcase!
Look at that right there, the symbol of EPCOT, Spaceship Earth, or as some people like to call it, the large golf ball.
Oh, wait a minute, so we're not actually in Japan, we're here in EPCOT.
Did we just all touch hands awkwardly?
Yeah, that was weird, we just leveled up as friends.
Awkward,
we just leveled up as friends.
Hand touching.
Hey buddy.
Weird at EPCOT,
yeah, well, that's fine.
This is a good week for me, so I'm down for holding hands.
Look at the winds coming in. It's getting Heimbach.
You totally were getting ready to do the Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Winds from the east, and you totally screwed it up.
I did. But I was going to say, it's getting Heimbach, but I don't want to go down the road of what rhymes. But look at this. We have been wandering the countries here at the World Showcase. Earlier, if you saw the last vlog, oh, by the way, it's the Sometimes Vlog.
It's a vlog that happens sometimes.
We've been wandering the countries, Canada, Britain, France, all countries that are very close to each other.
Very close.
And now we have wandered our way back
You know what
here
this
to
reminds me of?
Japan.
How close everything is around World Showcase. This is kind of like the Disneyland of countries.
It is.
Because everything's right
all
next
the
to
countries
each other.
are like smack. See, like there's Morocco, then bang, Japan, because those are neighbors, and then America. We just have a squirrel. Squirrel! Look at all the people that are freaking out. It's a squirrel. If you saw the last vlog, we started up there at Spaceship Earth, the EPCOT ball, the symbol of EPCOT. Someone's singing happy birthday.
Impromptu
happy birthday to you. And we were talking about the front part of EPCOT, so I spent all morning doing the front part of EPCOT with Adam the Woo. We didn't do Spaceship Earth or Test Track yet. We have Fast Pass
soon.
for nighttime.
Yes, I'm excited.
But now we've been
I love
doing
Spaceship Earth.
The second part
Love
of
Spaceship
EPCOT
Earth.
is this whole World Showcase. So when they built EPCOT, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody and everybody, and
Not just
especially
me.
you.
Not just me.
When they built EPCOT, when did it open? 1982?
It opened in 1982, October 1st, 1982, which means the 30th anniversary was on August.
Oh yeah,
no,
August.
October. October
October.
1st. 2012 was the 30th anniversary.
Okay.
Which I would.
That was
I
the last
attended.
time you were here?
That was the last time I was here.
Man, that's crazy. So the
That's
second half
pretty
of
wild.
EPCOT is this giant lake here. Where this is where they do Phantasmic in their.
No, they don't do Phantasmic.
Phantasmic?
They do a fireworks
that's right, the
celebration,
fireworks celebration.
which let me tell you, it's going to blow your freaking mind.
I'm also gonna blow up a lot of
And
mortars.
they do a light show through here. At least they used to do a light show.
That's cool. So anyway,
It's been 3 years since I've been here.
they put all these different countries. They gave all different. It's like kind of like a giant real life
that, look at
small
that.
world. Look at the monorail passing in front of the EPCOT ball, Spaceship Earth. They gave a bunch of countries the opportunity to build pavilions here around the thing, so it's kind of like a real life version of It's a Small World. All these countries
it really
can
is, after all.
represent themselves to tourists from all over the world. So we just came out of the America section. I feel like most of you guys probably know a little bit about what the United States is like.
Yeah, you never know what the demographics are that are watching your vlogs, though.
That's true. Maybe all of you are from Japan and you'll find this boring, but here is Japan. Look at it. There's a giant pagoda here. We just missed it, but right a few seconds before the vlog, there were some traditional Japanese drummers drumming. 10 drummers drumming.
I periscoped it.
How
Out
many
on
drummers?
Periscope.
How many drummers were drumming?
There were 3 drummers. There
Three
was
drummers
a male
drumming?
in the middle,
No, in the
hitting
song.
it, and then there were 2 women on the outside drumming.
9 maids a milking, 7 swans a singing.
6 geese a
Oh
laying.
yeah.
5 drummers drumming.
Look at this. Yeah, I think so. So here's Japan.
Here comes the rain.
Oh, here comes the Florida rain. Managed so far to escape all the rain.
That's a
It was
Eurythmics song.
supposed to
Here
be
comes the
storming the entire time we were here. So I wandered around just a little bit while you were on Periscope. It seems like Japan is a lot. There's a little tea house here. There's a restaurant up here. There's a big fancy restaurant up here. Gift shops. Who?
You know who? I'm going to actually tweet this to Scott Yukin because
Oh.
it would be awesome if Scott Yukin was here because Scott Yukin is leaving for Japan
Really?
in a couple of days.
From Florida.
From Florida.
It's actually
How
now starting
awesome
to
would
rain
it
on
have
us.
been to have him in this vlog? Hindsight
pretty
is
cool.
2020.
Goodbye, Scott Yukin.
Goodbye,
We enjoy
Scott
you. Look at
Yukin
this.
going to Japan.
What I like about this is that each little country has a little bit of information about their land. And here is a description and a plaque for the castle, because we get to enter a feudal Japanese castle. What's so funny?
I just think it's funny how you're like, goodbye, Scott Eugen. We enjoy you.
We enjoy you. Well, we do. He's funny. Look, on either side, samurais guard the entrance to the Japanese feudal castle. Everything I learned about Japan, I pretty much learned from Shogun or movies like that. Maybe The Last Samurai, which is probably a terrible movie to learn.
That is a mighty
about
steed.
Japanese culture. Look at that. He's a handsome guy. Inside of all these pavilions is more stuff teaching you about the culture. Look at this. Beautiful. Lot of rain. Lot of rain. Good thing we were headed indoors because I got to get out of this rain. Look at here. So here we go inside of the Japanese castle. Woo. There's some sort of fun center over here. Here, what is this? Mitsukoshi. I can't pronounce any of
It
it.
smells awesome in here. I love like the aroma.
Each country has got all kinds of products, snacks, little souvenirs.
Look at these.
What the heck? A
They're
Japanese
green
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Green tea
these
Kit
organic?
Kats?
Oh, they're green tea.
Look at all this stuff. Japanese candy, Japanese gifts. So each little store will have different products from the different countries. And I believe that there are all kinds, I don't know if they're cast members,
like
but there are
these.
workers in each pavilion from the actual
There
countries that the pavilions
They
represent.
definitely are.
So there are people from around the world here. So over here you have some actual Japanese people working in the store in Japan who I'm assuming have been trained to answer all kinds of questions about their home country. Those chopsticks? What are those?
Those are chopsticks.
Fancy chopsticks.
Look at all these different ones. Like chopsticks.
So if you happen to be
And this is the good luck cat. The good luck
Ooh.
cat that waves as a little wave like.
if you happen to be in Central Florida and really need a pair of fancy chopsticks, now you know where to go. Thank you sometimes, Laura. So anyway, you saw Canada, which was a hoot. Let me tell you, that's where my dad is from Canada. And so I know a little bit about it. What the heck is that? Is that a monorail platter?
Wow, you know what this is?
A poo-poo platter.
This is a, I'm guessing this would be a sushi platter?
Oh, probably. Monorail
Freaking,
sushi.
I'm sorry.
That's an
This
ultimate.
needs to be purchased.
That's an ultimate
here.
crossover right there.
This needs to be purchased by me or by you with your credit card that I've stolen, rightfully stolen,
Wait.
and it's in my back pocket. And you would place like, I don't know what I guess you would put
All kinds of sushis
sushi
in there.
or something on here.
Anyway, look at there's all kinds of tea bowls, and I don't know what all these different things are. I'm
If
assuming there are people that you can
If
ask.
someone was to know that you actually got this as a gift, would they consider you and call you, you lucky dog?
You lucky
you dogs. You dogs.
Anyway, I've been doing a lot of Snapchat because, ooh, a Daruma doll. At least it's not a drama doll. I've been doing a lot of Snapchats since I've been here because, oh, I'm going to show you this in a second. Because I'm not here doing Random Land. I don't know who's actually filming his return to Epcot.
Who would buy this bowl?
Probably you.
Who would buy
He's filming his return to Epcot, so as I've said before, I'm really just here on a very expensive reconnaissance mission looking for future videos and hanging out with him. So my Snapchat, Live Fast Life 4, is a super long story. If enough people say yes, I will upload the story from each day to YouTube. So some will be pictures and it'll be up and down, it'll be the little strip. But look at this. When I think of Japan, I think of feudal samurai castles and these. That is the most Wait a minute. Something's wrong with the good luck cat.
Get rid of this one. Here you go.
Okay. Oh, we've solved it. We've restored harmony and peace
All is right
to the Japanese
in
portion.
the world, or at least
Epcot,
Japan.
Disney. Well, now it's raining outside. I was going to try and walk from one country to another.
the big version.
Ooh, well, he doesn't move his hand. That one's just porcelain, like a teacup. Look at these, there's tiny versions. Hey, somebody explain to me what the... I really want to learn what the good luck cat is. Maybe in the vlog or something. Anyway, outside of here, ooh, look at this. Outside of this giant gift shop area in the Japanese castle, still inside the Japanese castle, is a gallery, an art gallery showing all kinds of crazy traditional Japanese art mixed in with modern anime-style Japanese art. Here's a guy practicing traditional Japanese calligraphy, and here, my friends, is rain. Look at how it's just gone from a lot of people to none people, which is kind of awesome because we now have Japan to ourselves. This, to me, when I was growing up, was one of the coolest things. Seeing, like, you know, the Muppets go to Disney World, or Full House goes to Disney World, Family Matters goes to Disney World, all those classic goes to Disney World things in the 90s. you always saw there was plenty of situational humor at all of the different countries around EPCOT World Showcase. And I always thought it was part of Magic Kingdom. Totally, I talked about that in the last vlog, totally had no idea really what EPCOT was. And now I get to travel around the world to all of these different countries. Pretty awesome. Okay, let's try and go to Morocco.
Yeah.
Watch how easy this is. We're going
It's a
to
long
now
commute, though.
travel
Traveling
around the world.
or at
How
least
many-
from one country to the other.
How many countries are here in
Not sure.
EPCOT? Let's
That
see.
I do not
Yeah,
remember.
Canada, Great
The
Britain.
weird thing about not going to a place for 3 years, I kind of like didn't think about what I actually was doing.
Right.
Like I didn't think about Walt Disney
at
World
this.
stuff. So I really like tuned out what was actually happening in Walt Disney World folklore that happened in the last 3 years. So basically, I do not know.
You're
what's
kind of
happening.
seeing this with fresh eyes.
I want to look upon you.
You've been seeing EPCOT again with
my
fresh
own-
eyes. It's weird because you've actually been very quiet today. You've been pretty quiet.
Huh?
And you've been going from spot to spot, sort of like, man, I have all these memories here, these memories.
the
I've been
memories.
getting all this inside information about you that I'm going to use to blackmail you with when I write a tell-all memoir.
Oh, really?
Look at this. Oh, here we have some traditional music playing now. Be funny if it was like
These are
Here
the
Comes the
ponchos.
Sun or something. Yeah, look at it. It's
I've talked
totally
about it in the past.
transformed. It was
Talked about in
super
the past
bright.
why they are now clear ponchos and not yellow ponchos.
Oh yeah, why are they clear ponchos again?
Because people can tell the group that they are with. If
Ah.
they're yellow, you can't tell what your family member is wearing, and you might end up stumbling in and mixing in with a group of people that you do not
This way,
know.
if you're looking for your dad's purple shirt, you can see
Right,
it, as
right.
opposed to everyone's yellow, help me, I'm lost.
Right.
And look at, bam! In that short of a time, we have transported ourselves from feudal Japan into Morocco. I feel like in Morocco, there's probably not as much rain as we're getting in the Florida version, but look, we are in the kingdom of Morocco, so we can get beverages and desserts. Look at these. Wow. Traditional Moroccan M&M cookies. But look at, there's all kinds of different beers and rums and things. That's one thing that's very different about EPCOT. As someone who's used to growing up at Disneyland, before we had DCA, there was no drinking in Disneyland. And I don't think there's any alcohol served in Magic Kingdom, but EPCOT serves alcohol. So a lot of people will go drinking from country to country. They'll have sake in Japan. They'll come over here to Morocco and drink whatever this is. And look at this. Almaza, Pilsner beer. So there's all kinds of different drinks and foods. I think a lot of foodies come here because there's all kinds of different restaurants. But look at this. Products from around the world. Look at this. Look at these flutes. Here you can purchase the snake and then purchase the flute to charm the snake. I get it now. What about the cobra? The power of the cobra. What charms that? Nothing, because the cobra will charm your face. Power of the cobra. Look at this. This is pretty crazy. Adam, look! Look! You'll never believe this. You'll never believe
What's going on over here?
I found. What? Look in here. Don't tell anyone about this, guys. This is all between us. Look what they sell here.
Oh, wow.
The lamps. The lamps. One of these is bound to contain a genie.
Which one?
I don't know. We're going to
Do you
have
have
to
to rub
do
all
a
of them?
lot of rubbing. Oh, look, little carpets.
I don't want to rub too many
Carpets and
lamps.
lamp. What if we rubbed a lamp and a genie came out and gave us a magic carpet ride? I'm actually surprised that there's not an Aladdin
There's a lot
meet
of weight
and
to
greet
this
right
one.
there.
There is. Look at this.
Are you serious?
Jasmine.
No way. Look at
This
that.
one has a lot of weight to it, so maybe the genie's in this one?
Here's a question. Would a genie's lamp be heavier than the other lamps or lighter? Genie? Dude, what's better?
Genie in there?
Okay.
Anybody
Now,
in there?
A serious moment. Robin Williams as the genie in Aladdin. One of the greatest performances of all time. Very sad that he's not with us anymore. But
Is that
if you
drum
had to
roll?
be roommates with a genie, roommates now, this is a tricky question. If you had to be roommates with a genie, do you pick Aladdin's blue Robin Williams genie or I Dream of Genie? Barbara,
That's a toughie. Roommates? If it's just roommates, Robin Williams. Lovers? Then I would say probably Robin Williams.
I don't know if you'd want to be. I think roommates with Robin Williams is the wrong answer because he's so crazy, right? It'd be like being roommates with me. All of my roommates have moved away. They never stick with me long. Look at all this stuff. This is really crazy. There's all kinds of this. Look at all this exotic. Did you see that? The power of the cobra. And I was saying you can get a flute. So let's reenact this right now. So there's a snake. Oh no! If you don't have, since they don't sell this at Disney World, if you don't have the power of the cobra to convince the snake to go away, you have to pick a flute. And it calms down. It calms down. It calms down. And then it serves you.
Yes, master. What would you like me to do?
Bite Adam. What? Bite Adam. Bite Adam. Asps. Very dangerous.
Oh, that actually hurt. Actually really did hurt.
Did you poke yourself with a wooden stick?
I got a splinter in my eye. I got an eye splinter.
A splinter in your eye. Anyway, look at this. Wow. There's literally an Aladdin meet and greet back there? Really?
Right here.
Did I actually guess it?
Right here.
No way.
Visiting at the Lamps of Wonder.
I knew it. I knew it. So that's a change, right? Since the last time you were here, that there's actually Disney characters
they did not
all around Epcot
3 years ago,
now.
they did not have the Disney characters in the World Showcase.
See, look at this.
They're trying to basically market themselves a little bit differently, which is kind of smart. I actually think it's not a bad idea.
Look at the theming. Look at the amazing theming. Now, granted, they're taking little bits, like the France section has an Eiffel Tower, so they're taking little bits and pieces of famous landmarks and pieces of culture from the different countries. But look at the amazing theming to each one of these lands. Now, I like the Morocco one. I remember this from the last time I came here, which was 5 years ago, and it was only for a couple hours. This was the one that stood out to me almost the most, other than maybe the Mexico one, because of how richly detailed the theming is. Look at how exotic all the different products and different stuff is. There's different galleries showcasing different art. What I really like is you can keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. Look at this. There's a restaurant back here. There's all kinds of restaurants and art galleries all over here. Look at this. I feel like I say look at this a lot, but isn't that the point of the vlog, to show you? So there's a Marrakesh restaurant here. Look at all this stuff. And so there's different plaques and different information and people here to give you information about the various pieces of architecture and stuff. Look at the detail, the detail. For example, right over here, this tower is a replica of the minaret at Chela, a historical site located on the edge of Rabat, Morocco's capital, founded by the Romans as a maritime station. Now see, I would have not known that this was a replica of a Roman maritime station. Where do you think that goes?
Through into a building of some sort.
Probably into a rabbit hole. Down, down, down. Yeah.
That's a big rabbit hole.
I was saying that of all the countries we went to last time, I think we went to all of them, didn't we? Norway was cool because it used to have a ride called Maelstrom. It's gone now, so we didn't choose Norway. Mexico's cool.
Now it's going to be Female Strom, also known as Frozen.
Oh, Mexico's cool.
Taking over. Female Strom.
The female Strom. I get it. I get it now. It took me a minute. The Mexico Plaza is super cool. Pavilion is super cool, super elaborate. But I was saying the Morocco one's the one I wanted to show. So it really stood out to me because of all of this stuff, like the detail. It feels like you're in a crazy, covered bazaar, which let me tell you, it's a pretty bizarre feeling. Look at this, look at these outfits. Don't you think Adam should purchase one of these outfits? I don't know where Adam went. He's filming a lot of stuff, so he's gone in and out of my routine for the day. I've been doing a lot of Snapchats, so if you guys would like to see the Snapchats, let me know. Look at all this different stuff. I don't even know what these are. What are these? What's this? What's this? There's Morocco stuff everywhere. So apparently this is where the Aladdin and Jasmine meet and greet is, which is pretty cool, but I'm more interested in stuff like this. What are all of these things? And yeah, of course, I suppose if you were from one of these countries, you're probably seeing sort of like, oh, these are kind of the cheesy tourist souvenirs that we would have on the different parts of our countries. But for a lot of people, including me, this would be kind of your first, and maybe only, exposure to Moroccan culture. This is the kind of stuff I love. As cheesy and touristy as some of it may be, and this one doesn't really seem like that. It seems really awesome. As cheesy and touristy as some stuff is. Oh, look at this. There's a hidden Mickey. A hidden Mickey? It's cheesy and corny, like I was saying. Touristy type stuff. It's kind of like the tiki stuff for me, right? So at Disneyland, I'm always obsessed with the tiki room and all that stuff. Well, I now know quite a lot about actual Polynesian history and culture because I got interested in it from sitting in the tiki room. I always thought tikis were very cool. I wanted to know more about tikis. I found out that most traditional tikis look nothing like the tikis in the tiki room lanai. I learned more about Hawaiian culture, more about Fijian culture, Melanesia, Micronesia, Polynesia, and I would have never learned, ooh, look at this! I would have never learned any of that had I not gotten interested because of this sort of cheesy, American, not really authentic, tiki pop sort of stuff. So even though some people get crazy about certain bits and pieces of culture that'll be in the media not being quote unquote authentic, it's a starting point to learn about different cultures from all around the world. I know that this makes me incredibly interested in what real Morocco would be like. Look at this. Look at the detail, other than these fellas. Hello, fellas. Look at that. When you look out there, you feel like you're in a totally different country, which I know is the point. But I'm just telling you, in the first-hand perspective, being on the ground now, the effect is pretty hardcore. I feel like we are in an exotic place. An exotic place. Look at this. Adam, you need this kind of couch in your house.
I do.
You could relax and sleep well.
Go home and
Oh, you know what?
Look at this tea service.
I am not sure if this is true.
Okay,
So
okay.
this is
Oh, I
all-
like
this
this.
is not. This is not.
You see a hidden Mickey over there? I saw a hidden Mickey.
Another one?
I did.
You're talking about the one. Someone tweeted me this earlier. So someone comment if this is true.
Okay.
Today is the 85th birthday of Mr. Sean Connery.
Are you serious?
Yes. Now I don't know if that's true.
Look at this, Peachy.
I'm just.
Look at the size of that.
Look at the size of this picture.
Look at the size of this ruby. The man who would be
I do
king
not know
is
if that
a
is
great
true.
movie.
Someone leave a comment. If that
That's
is true,
If it's true,
then we should celebrate the whole rest of the week. The Sean Connery's 85th birthday. Me
Somebody let us
being
know.
back to Walt Disney World, you being here for the first time in a long time,
and Sean Connery.
85th
That's too
birthday.
much.
Leave
That's
a
too
comment,
much
though.
to
I'm very
celebrate.
curious. Or tweet me at on Twitter.
Okay.
Or you, Justin Scarver on Twitter.
Look at this.
If it is Sean Connery.
You see all this stuff? I was going to ask you earlier, but you skipped out. Would you wear an outfit like this, or better
Again?
yet, again, or I want one of these carpets. Like
What are
legitimately, someone needs to give me a carpet. I don't know what is that.
you know.
The seat cushion.
It's a seat cushion.
Oh, look.
Oh, for a traditional Moroccan stool. That is not a fecal joke. That is not a fecal. Although, if you have some traditional
exactly what I
Moroccan
thought.
food in here, you might have a traditional Moroccan stool later. Oh, look, a fez. I didn't even think about the old fez. I meant this outfit, Adam. Would you wear this outfit?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, see, look, this guy wants you to do it. He's
I don't know.
stoked.
I don't have exactly the most fit.
No, that's why this is
I don't have
gone.
the most-
This is not a lady's outfit. This is an outfit for a man who's had a few hamburgers and wants to let it all hang out. Jingle jangle, here I come. Right back where I. Oh, look at Adam, a fez. Ooh. Here, hold this for me, would you? Now, I got a haircut, and since I got the haircut,
Oh, yes.
people have been saying I look like I'm bald when I'm wearing that hat, so I might have to switch it up and wear a different kind of hat. Traditional Moroccan fez. What do you guys think?
It's,
Friends that we fabulously, rally of love, strong as 10 regular men.
You could actually play Aladdin.
Look at all these people. I'm very excited about the way I
Everybody
move.
likes it, yeah.
Scooty Poo, Aladdin's house. Right? It's a perfect hat for me. What do you think?
I like it.
Comment down below.
Where did you wear the Sean Connery hat right here?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes. For the sake of the widow's son. For the sake of the widow's son.
Are you cold? Are you cold?
Yeah.
Stop your
So last night, oh man, I look terrible. So last night, Adam the Woo and I, let's go out now. Let's
We need
leave
to start
Morocco.
making
Oh,
our way to a certain ride.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna make our way. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Or should I say, a magic band appointment for?
Last night,
These
we're
magic bands are blowing my mind.
trying to go to sleep. We're so sore. Adam's feet were murderizing him.
They
He
were
was
hurting
complaining.
very bad.
Complaining more. I know you don't drink wine, but you were whining a lot last night.
I
Just
needed
kidding.
a little cheese with that
Your,
wine.
yeah, your feet were awful. My back was awful.
Feet
just
are always
sore.
awful. They were just really hurting.
My
sometimes.
neck. So we were both kind of lay down in
People
bed.
have actually just emerged now that the rain has stopped.
Right? The rain stopped. Come back. Come
You
back.
can tell that these are all tourists because people who are Floridians are not afraid of the rain.
Right.
But tourists are like Californians. Whenever it rains, they just
Panic. We panic.
shell.
We panic. So anyway, I lay down.
Yes.
And then he's in his bed across the room. It's all pitch black dark.
yes.
And all I hear is, You've done your duty.
You've done your duty.
You can go home and sleep.
You know, just
what was
like-
What was the other one that you kept saying though? There was another thing where it was like
I was taking a song. and
no,
I was
no.
Inserting
the
word.
other thing from the Untouchables. There was another one. It was like you. What are you prepared to do? Or another one of those
It was
phrases.
Stop your feet.
Yeah.
Cold.
Stomp your feet.
But we did you've done your duty thing a lot of times. Because we were talking about things that we like will accomplish throughout the day.
Right.
If you have a good day.
Yeah.
We always say it in jest.
Yeah, made a
but
lot of
in
content.
reality-
Yeah.
In reality, yeah. do
Got a
lot
couple of
stuff.
vlogs up today. We did a
Yeah.
lot of Snapchats and Instagrams, and we covered as much ground as we could and showed all of our friends as much Disney World as we possibly could. You get back to the hotel, you're sore, you're tired, you stayed extra hours than you meant to. You lay down and you think to yourself, you know what?
I've done
I've done my duty. Yeah, so last night we did a lot of stuff yesterday, a lot of Snapchats. Go to my Snapchat, go to Instagram, all that stuff. It's all down in the description. If it's not down in the description, this one, because I'm uploading them on the go back to some other videos and check the descriptions. But seriously, honestly, Adam, I think this vlog is 25 minutes now.
That's
I
pretty
think
good
it's
fun.
safe to say we've done our duty.
You saying we've done our duty?
Yeah, we've done our duty.
So now what?
They can go home and sleep well.